Okay, guys. So this is for my video diary. As you can see, some issues in the United States are very different from concerns up in Canada regarding PETA versus the seal hunt um, that is defended up in Canada by the Aboriginal Inuit community. And I have to tell you, if a Canadian spends enough time watching TV in the United States and they see one of those PETA ads, where like a I guess a sailor is clubbing a baby seal over the head. I think I think a Canadian might take it very personally and might be incredibly offended and react very strongly. So the culture between the two countries is very different. Okay, very different. Um, Having said that, yeah, those PETA ads. Um, anyways, having said that, the main topic of this video post is Netflix Canada versus Netflix USA. And once again, this highlights one of the differences between the United States and Canada is that in Canada, because of the proximity to United States media, you know, your local affiliates um, broadcasting across the border, um, you know, Buffalo and Detroit and all sorts of other affiliates carrying American programming, and then pop music, all that stuff. There's a quota on Canadian content for art and entertainment. So the the number of shows you see on TV has to be there's a quota system, has to be um, a certain amount about Canada, about Mike Myers, Wayne Gretzky, small town Canada. It can't all be about Los Angeles. It can't all be about Miami Vice. It can't all be about you know Bruce Willis or building Cleveland Indians and stuff like that. It has to be about like the Maple Leafs. It has to be about Quebec. It has to be about stuff like that. There's a quota system in place. Else they fear it would all be American themed movies and TV shows. So the Canadian government, as part of this endeavor, has cut a $500 million development deal with Netflix. So it begs the question: Would that is that just an outsourcing contract? Like, are they just gonna make like Disney movies using Canadian labor? Are they just gonna make movies about New York City and more romantic comedies about Seattle using Canadian labor? Or is it gonna be actually romantic comedies in Vancouver and mystery thrillers in Toronto and science fiction about Montreal in the future? Or is it going to be science fiction about Los Angeles but using Canadian labor? Is it just an outsourcing contract? You know, are they going to make like Quebec shows for Netflix Canada? So once again, is it an outsourcing contract or is it a real Canadian development deal? Like, you know, if you submit a script, you have to change all the names from, American cities to Canadian cities. And like you can film down in the United States, but they stand in for Canadian cities. Like, is it not going to be like they're going to make like movies about the city of Toronto, but film it in New York City, stands in for Toronto? They'll make a movie about Quebec, but they'll film it in Iowa and it'll stand in for Quebec. Is it going to be like that? Like the cultural mandate? Or is it going to be just more, you know, New York up in Toronto? Like, is it just outsourced? Or is it really actually a cultural mandate? Fulfilling that cultural quota, you know? So So that's the question about the Netflix $500 million development deal. It's not so simple as you thought it would be. I don't think so. So I'll see you guys later. That's my 2 cents.